Today's effort is tomorrow's strength. Hey there, welcome back. If you're here, it means you're looking for something more. You're not satisfied with average, and I respect that. So let's talk about something real today. I used to think strength was something you either had or you didn't. Like some people were just born with it, the discipline, the drive, the ability to keep going when things got hard. But I was wrong. Strength isn't a gift, it's a consequence. It's the direct result of what you did yesterday, last week, last month. And the strength you'll have tomorrow, that's being built right now, in this exact moment, by the choices you're making today. Let me tell you what I mean. Last year, I watched my neighbor train for a marathon, and I'm not talking about some natural athlete. This was a guy who could barely run a mile without stopping. But every single morning at 5:30 a.m., I'd see him out there. Rain, cold, didn't matter. Some days he'd come back looking defeated, barely jogging. Other days he looked stronger. 8 months later, he crossed that finish line. And when I asked him how he did it, you know what he said? He said, "I stopped waiting to feel ready. I just showed up, even on the days I wanted to quit, especially on those days." That's the thing nobody tells you. The days you least feel like showing up, those are the days that matter most, because that's when you're not just building your body or your skills, you're building your character. You're proving to yourself that you can be trusted, that when you make a promise to yourself, you keep it. Think about where you are right now. Maybe you're trying to build a business and it feels like you're getting nowhere. Maybe you're working on your health and the scale isn't moving as fast as you'd like. Maybe you're learning a new skill and feeling like everyone else is miles ahead of you. I get it. I've been there. We all have. But here's what I need you to understand. That feeling of being stuck, that's not failure. That's the foundation being laid. You just can't see it yet. When you study for an exam, even though you're exhausted, that's not just about passing a test. You're teaching yourself that you can push through discomfort. When you go to the gym, even though you're sore, you're not just building muscle, you're building the mental strength to do hard things. When you work on your side project after a long day at work, you're not just chasing a dream, you're becoming the kind of person who doesn't give up on themselves. Every single effort counts. And I'm not going to lie to you and say it's easy. It's not. Some days you're going to want to quit. Some days you're going to look at how far you still have to go and feel overwhelmed. Some days you'll wonder if any of this even matters. But let me ask you something. Who do you want to be 6 months from now? A year from now? Do you want to be the person who gave up when it got hard? Or do you want to be the person who kept showing up, kept pushing, kept believing in themselves even when nobody else did? Because I promise you this, future you is going to look back at this moment, and they're either going to thank you or wish you had started. The effort you put in today, the discipline you practice today, the small improvements you make today, they're not disappearing into thin air. They're accumulating, they're compounding, they're building the foundation of tomorrow's strength. So today, make a decision. Not a perfect one, not a huge one, just one decision that moves you forward. One workout, one page, one application, one conversation, one step. And then tomorrow, do it again. And the day after that, do it again. Because that's how strength is built. Not in one dramatic moment, but in 1,000 small ones that nobody sees except you. Your future is being written right now. What story are you going to tell? Today's effort is tomorrow's strength. Don't waste it. If this message hit home for you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. We're building something here, one day at a time. I'll see you in the next one. Keep pushing.